Yul Edochie and Judy Austin saga, abandoned, relocating, and the silent collapse of a Nollywood marriage. Welcome back to Gist Angle, your premium plug for hot gist. Fresh from Regina Daniels' matter, let's slide smoothly into another ongoing Nollywood marital saga, Yul Edochie and Judy Austin. At this point, nobody even knows the category of this union again. Is it marriage, or is it spiritual covenant, or is it full-time content creation partnership? Because if you ask the court of law, this marriage is closer to a skit collab than a legal structure. For the past few weeks, there has been heavy rumor that Yul quietly left Abuja, leaving Judy behind like, "Madam, manage yourself, I dey come." But till now, he never actually returned. His public appearances suddenly became solo energy, while Judy's tone online shifted from bold and territorial to nolly motivational speaker vibes. You know, those God will fight for you posts people drop when nobody is actually fighting them. That alone already hinted a separation, because happy couples don't post "God will vindicate me" every day. Who is vindicating who, if I may ask? Then the second gist dropped that Judy is allegedly planning to return to the East. Abuja has become ghost city for her. Affection is dry, backup plan loading. And honestly, nobody should be shocked when a relationship starts with defiance, ego, and public controversy. Reality must eventually clock in. You can trend your way into a relationship, but you can never trend your way through peace. Consequences have an address, and they are actually arriving. One thing people don't realize is Judy's influence over you was strongest when the scandal was fresh. Back then, his pride was doing 4G network. Nobody can tell me anything. At first, he defended her, dragged me publicly, shouting, my wife," like a mantra. But lately, silence, distance, reset. Judy went from spotlight partner to background character fast, and this was predictable. The moment you realized public loyalty permanently shifted to May, ego started panicking. Because whether a man admits it or not, no high-value image survives long-term when the public sees his downfall as a result of the woman beside him. So the power shifted back slowly. That Judy is controlling everything era is over. Now, she's the one begging for relevance with motivational talks. Influence has reduced, you can see. To make it worse, Judy tried sugarcoating the union with a spiritual narrative, prophetic destiny. God sent me to him. Trust Nigerians. Auntie, who ordained you? God or stubbornness? Even her fans tried pushing the spiritual story. But if the relationship was truly divinely ordained, why is peace missing? Why is relocation gist entering? Why is the man now functioning alone in public? Reality TV mode has activated. So what scattered this union silently? Ego versus reality. Judy believed boldness equals security. Yul believed stubbornness equals control. But marriage is not powered by social media ego. After the trending phase passes, everybody faces real life. And real life is now showing what most people suspected from day one. This was not love. This was impulse, defiance, and unfinished spiritual assignment disguised as romance. Judy herself stopped behaving like someone with a stable home base. A woman who is settled doesn't suddenly post cryptic loneliness quotes, appear dull-faced in videos, and cling to "God will justify me" captions every 3 market days. This is emotional squatting. Meanwhile, Yul is conveniently busy anytime family matters appear in the news. When did you last see them together in a single frame giving their usual couple energy? Isimili Jofo and the rest of them. Exactly, something has caught the wire. Even insiders are saying that producers are avoiding projects involving both of them together. Yu is now trying to rebrand as an inspirational leader, no longer relying on Judy for image. Meanwhile, Judy is stranded in the public persona she built, thinking defiance equals permanent position, but learning that defiance can only win attention, not longevity. Once the fire burns out, the reality is just two people staring at each other wondering, how did we get here? Hmm. Deep down, Yul is facing a reality men hate to admit. Loss of respect hits harder than heartbreak. Once respect leaves a man's name, everything else, career, friendships, legacy, purpose, feels the weight. That is why he is now moving differently, not because he regrets Judy, but because he regrets the public cost of the association. And Judy too is starting to realize she is not a chosen queen. She is a temporary rebellion that expired. The rumored relocation back east is not just a change of environment. It is a symbolic return from hype to reality. A throne that was never fully built cannot hold a queen indefinitely. At this point, this is a reminder: when a person makes a mistake and corrects it quickly, people forgive. But when someone doubles down, tries to prove a point, and builds an entire persona around that mistake, the crash becomes heavier. If you ask me, I will tell you that you didn't plan a second family. He reacted into one. That is why everything seems off. Instead of stepping back and realigning quietly, he publicly defended a private confusion. Now that confusion is maturing into consequences. So, if Judy truly relocates back east, it is a symbolic retreat from her previously built illusion. The truth is simple: a relationship that started like a movie is ending like a blooper reel. And the final question remains for everyone watching: is this truly over, or will there be a silent redemption season attempt by you, a quiet rebranding, and Judy trying to reclaim lost relevance? Only time will tell, but for now, the saga stands as a clear example. Image, ego, and social media hype cannot substitute for peace, loyalty, and real life alignment. So, my people, drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Judy relocating or evacuating? Is Yul quietly correcting his mistakes or dodging responsibility? Is this marriage or just an extended skit that refused to end? Stay tuned because this story is far from over, and the next development will either redeem or finally close the curtain on one of Nollywood's most talked about off-screen dramas.
It's just Angle.